The body of a 22-year-old woman, Lauren Johansen, was found on July 3, 2024, in the Wolf River Cemetery in Harrison County, Mississippi. Her body was found in the back seat of her own car, mutilated and wrapped in trash bags and a sheet. Law enforcement was responding to a welfare check when they found her body. Lauren was a student at the University of Southern Mississippi. She was studying to become a registered nurse, and then after that, a nurse practitioner. She was described as an amazing, smart, kind and loving young woman. Everyone she ever met loved her immediately, and she brought a smile to everyone's face. She was an animal lover who would do anything to help animals. She was also always ready to help anyone who needed it. She was a regular volunteer at animal shelters and rescued many animals. She took her dog and cat everywhere she went. She would have brought her rescue horse with her if he could fit into her Jeep. She was like a mother to her 2 brothers and sister. Lauren cared for her siblings who were born premature and have many disabilities. When her mom, who is a registered nurse, couldn't work or take care of them anymore, Lauren helped care for them. Lauren's ex-boyfriend, 23-year-old Bryson Rivers, has a history of violence. Lauren's father, Lance Johansen, alleged that Bryson had held his daughter hostage in December 2023 while the couple were on vacation in Nashville, Tennessee. On December 11, an argument between the couple escalated after leaving a bar. Bryson apparently accused Lauren of having intercourse with one of the bartenders, and Bryson viciously beat Lauren. According to her father, he hit her 100 times, causing her to nearly lose consciousness in a parking lot near Scoville Street, Germantown, Tennessee. The affidavit said Bryson slapped and punched Lauren, took her phone so she could not call for help, drove away from the area and refused to stop, despite her pleas. When he eventually did stop the car, police say he began attacking her. Lauren was found severely beaten in the car by Metro Nashville police officers. The interior of the car was covered in blood, and they also found a handgun in the floorboard covered with blood. Bryson was arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, 1 count of aggravated stalking and 1 count of coercion of a witness. A week later, on December 18, a preliminary hearing set Bryson's bond at $250,000, according to the Davidson County District Attorney's Office. Lauren's father said he begged the judge not to let Bryson out of jail. He believed if they let Bryson out, that he was going to end his daughter's life. He also added, he had assaulted her. This was probably the 5th or 6th time where they would get into a fight, and he would beat her. We would get her away from him for a while, but he would find a way to weasel back in. But just months later, on April 3, 2024, Judge Cheryl Blackburn approved a reduced bond of $150,000 and ordered him not to leave Tennessee, and he had to wear a GPS monitor when he got out of jail. Bryson was ordered not to leave jail after 4 p.m. so that they could fit an ankle monitor, but records show that he was let out of jail on Monday, June 24, at 4:05 p.m. Bryson did not follow any of the instructions outlined in the court order detailing the conditions of his release. Davidson County Chief Deputy Criminal Court Clerk Julius Sloss acknowledged that his office made a mistake when it came to sharing information with the Davidson County Sheriff's Office on how Bryson should be released. Bryson's bonding company said it too didn't know the full conditions of his release because the clerk did not provide it to them. The clerk, however, said it is the full responsibility of the bonding company to know the conditions and understand what's being signed beforehand. Because of the communication breakdowns, Bryson was released from jail on his own instead of in the custody of a bonding agent, as ordered, on June 24, and the release occurred later than the court ordered. When he was picked up by a bonding agent that same day, he was taken to the wrong GPS monitoring company, one that was created just 7 days earlier, and that monitoring company was unaware that Bryson was not supposed to travel outside of Davidson County until several days later, when it says it received the court order with the bond conditions for the first time. By then, Bryson had left Tennessee for Mississippi. He returned to Nashville on June 29 because of an issue with his ankle monitor after allegedly violating his bond conditions for days, but he didn't stay long. On that same day that Bryson was released, the DA's office had sent an eerie voicemail to Lauren's father to warn him that Bryson had been released and that they were unable to locate him. Lance tried to call Lauren immediately to make sure she was safe, but she did not answer her phone. He then received a text from her phone. He noted that there was something off in the reply. On July 2, in the early hours of the morning, Lauren's father woke up to a notification that her Life 360 tracking app had been switched off. Lauren's sister woke up alone in their shared Hattiesburg apartment with the front door wide open and their security camera smashed. Lauren's car was also gone. On the same day, Bryson was supposed to show up in a Davidson County courtroom. The battery on his ankle monitor had started to lose power, last tracking him in Biloxi, Mississippi. The tracking company and bond agents tried to contact him, but no one could get in touch. His mother also did not know where he was. Lauren's family filed a missing persons report with the Hattiesburg Police Department, which then went on to track the vehicle down hours later, making the tragic discovery. Bryson allegedly ran off when authorities arrived on the scene and was arrested after being found in the woods several hours later. He was taken to the Harrison County Adult Detention Center and issued a $1 million bond. The distraught father said that her face was smashed in, her head was smashed in, she was brutally beaten, before adding that there were multiple holes in her head. There are a lot of unanswered questions surrounding this case. Investigators will continue to pursue these questions until they get the answers. Lauren was a victim of battered woman syndrome and was brutally beaten by her psychopath abuser till she lost her life. Her father said in a statement, "I think the criminal justice system in Nashville, Tennessee, failed my daughter and our family. The world shouldn't work this way. She was beautiful and super smart. She had hopes and dreams that were larger than life.